Happy Monday, everyone. It's Kimberly Beer here with Make It Happen Monday. One thing you can do this week to better move your business forward. So, this week I want to introduce you to one of my new favorite places to go for content, and that's Medium. If you haven't heard of Medium, Medium is like is kind of a cross between another tool that I absolutely love, which is Flipboard, which is sort of like a magazine app that you can get on your phone and on your computer, and a social media network. So it allows you to find really unique stories. And by unique, I do mean unique. A lot of these stories have not been regurgitated somewhere else on the web in a different format, or they're specifically written for Medium is what I'm trying to get at. So Medium is and it's kind of like a social network in that you publish stories on it. So you can become the publisher, or you can come here for curated content, which makes it a doubly good thing if you're a blog writer. Because what you can do is you can come here and publish articles, maybe same thing that's on your blog, maybe not. Maybe you want to write something specific. I'm going to talk about this particular tool for both of those options, both as a content curation source, or curated content source. I guess that would be a better way of saying that, as well as a place for you to consider maybe doing some publications if you are a writer, or if you're wanting to use intense education or inspiration to attract new customers. In other words, you want to be a thought leader, I think would be a really good way to put that. All right, so first thing you need to do is head over to medium.com. Medium.com is going to ask you to sign in with either your Facebook profile, your Google profile, and I think you can sign in with your Twitter profile as well. So if you have one of those three things, you're kind of set. If not, you can create one and move on from there. Chances are everyone on the planet has either Facebook or Google, and chances are you probably have both. So when you get to Medium, you will see some categories here that you can come up with. And these are sort of gauged off of what you have been interested in and clicked on in the past. So, and you can scroll down and look through a network. You can follow specific topics. So here's a business topic. And if I want to follow that, I just have to click on follow. And then those stories will appear higher up. Now, much of the content that is on Medium is written for Medium. Medium has publications with inside of it that publish around certain topics, or collect a certain readership. More about publications in a moment. For those of you who are wanting to use Medium as a curation source, in other words, it's a place that you can get articles and information and inspiration that you can share with your followers, all you really need to do is come here, poke around, explore, and chances are you're going to find what you want. So, for example, here's liked the first digital revolution, you'll love the second. Now, I want to make sure I point out to you, as always, when you're curating content, there are some rules. First of all, you have to share from the source. Second of all, don't copy and paste, don't steal artwork. Make sure you share directly from the source. So, for example, here down at the bottom, we have a place where we can share this particular article to Facebook. Make sure you read the article. Don't just share articles that you haven't read. Make sure you read the article, make sure it's something you agree with, make sure it's something that your followers would be interested in reading and engaging with. So I can grab it here or up here, either place, to share it on Facebook. I'm just going to click here. Once I am to Facebook, I of course want to use this as a business. So I would want to share on a page I manage, and then we would want to choose the page and then say something about our article. That's kind of the number 3 rule of content curation. Number 1 is don't steal things and share from the source. Number 2 is read the article and make sure you're good with it. And number 3 is to say something about the particular article that you're sharing it and why you think people ought to read it. So I would put that in here and click on post to Facebook. Now, if I wanted to share this with my personal friends and family group, then I would share it from my business page to my personal page. That way it's published first to the business page. As you can see, when you pull it up here, it pulls in an image, it pulls in the excerpt text, it pulls in the title, and it pulls in the location. So all I really need to do is to type my feelings about it, hit the post to Facebook, and I've curated content. I've also checked off a post for the day for my business, which is kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and leave that page. I haven't actually read this article, so I'm going to follow my own advice. I'm going to click on Medium back here to go back to the home page. Now, the second part of this, if you're curating content, you're good to go at this point. Just follow our rules for content curation and come on here and find some great things that you can share with your followers. Now, if you're a blogger or a writer, there's more to Medium. And there's actually a lot more, but all I want to do today is just give you a couple of basic concepts of how you might be able to use Medium to get more followers and also grow your presence. There are some people doing some amazing things with this particular website and social channel to really expand their businesses. People are making a good deal of money off of it because they're able to utilize it to get more followers for whatever it is that they're publishing, whether it be an educational blog, inspirational blog, so on and so forth. This is not a place to direct sell, by the way. So it's not a place to post your products. It is, however, a place to use that wonderful feature of creating a sales funnel where part of your sales funnel is education or inspiration and goes along with and drives people down deeper into the funnel, i.e. your website or your email marketing list, and expands your subscriber base to your email or expands visitors to your website. All right, so to do that, in order to write for Medium, you can't just create a profile and start writing. Well, I guess you can. You can even create your own publication, but that's probably not the most effective use of this particular tool. The most effective use is to get published in a publication that is currently on Medium and doing well. So I'm going to show you how you would go about finding the publications on Medium and then finding their submission guidelines, which is what you're going to have to know in order to submit articles to them. That submission guideline is going to be different for different publications, and it's going to tell you exactly how you need to go about communicating with that particular publication. To find the publications on Medium, I'm going to click on my photo and click on publications. That's going to take me to the list of publications that I'm following as well as other suggested publications. Now, the number one publication on Medium is called The Mission, and it has a lot of really diverse topics, but they all have the commonality that it's good and inspirational. So I'm going to go ahead and click on The Mission because this would be a place that I would want to have things published. Once I am on The Mission's publication site on Medium, then I can click up here in the search area and I can search The Mission, which is the publication here, and I'm going to search for submission guidelines, and right there are my submission guidelines, and that's going to give me as a writer an opportunity to see what I need to do to submit my materials to The Mission and to get published. And you can see here that they have 300,000 and growing followers and a daily newsletter that reaches 200,000 plus. So this is a really good publication to be associated with. That's a lot of people that you can get exposure to. So it would be a good place for a lot of my clients, I know, as well as a lot of people that are listening to this particular recording. So I encourage you to check out The Mission. I encourage you to check out Medium. Medium started small, and like all social networks, it's taking a while to grow. But you're in that really nice sweet spot of this particular channel. It's got enough exposure to know that it's going to be something, but it hasn't gotten so big yet that it's out of control. So I recommend that you do take a look at Medium, if for nothing else as a curation resource, but also if you are a blogger or a writer, that the mission would be a great place for you to be able to expand your market and gather some more followers. In a future edition of Make It Happen Monday, and as I find my way more through Medium, I will let you know how my results have turned out and the results for the clients that I'm going to recommend submit to Medium, and let you know a little bit more of the particulars of how to maybe really utilize this particular tool. Meanwhile, have a great week, and I'll be seeing you down the road next Monday. Thanks.